Hello and welcome to Enterprise IT World MEA on CIOTV.live. We are in Gitex. This is day 3. Good crowd. Today also we can see there is no let down from the perspective of enthusiasm. We have been meeting the stakeholders including vendors and the customers, even the partners, to understand what they are offering this time in 2024 Gitex. Now with me is a gentleman who is from ManageEngine. His name is Sujoy Banerjee. He is Associate Director Sales and Channel Business for Middle East and Africa region. Sujoy, thank you very much for taking time out and speaking to Enterprise IT World MEA. How has been your experience for last 3 days?
It's always, as usual, it's fantastic. Gitex is an event in this region where we look forward always to meet our clients, to meet our customer partners, and also to understand what is going on in the market and the technology world. So, as usual, it's very good and hoping the same for the next 2 days also.
ManageEngine, as far as the company is concerned, you have moved up, you have evolved from simple IT management to AI based management also on the cybersecurity front from the infra standpoint. So if you can take us through a little bit about AI enabled managed services, that will be really good.
Right. So, Managing is, as you know, is a 24 years old brand started in back 2002. So we were always a customer or a market friendly product brand. So we always take the feedback from the market, from our customers, and we do to implement in our product. So as we started and we were actually predicting or we were forcing this kind of situation where AI would be in a big time. Like today, it's not like AI is something we may have, but it should have or must have. So we actually started our development of AI features in all our product as a full stack platform back in 10 years back. So it's like not today, which we are doing a lot of implementation from last 10 years. And as expected, now this is a market for AI and now people are looking forward. And we also started from our in-house development, in-house technology for AI, started implementing on our own products, coming out with the new age product with more and more AI features, more and more AI capabilities. And that is across all the products which we have under the portfolio.
And what are the products you have within the portfolio of ManageEngine?
So we have product for end-to-end IT enterprise management. We have product for service management, for operations management. We have product for our identity access, SIEM solution. We have product for endpoint security. And top of that, we have product for our business intelligence. So if you ask me, we cover this entire end-to-end IT solution for any organization.
Now you are engaged with the customers, obviously the partners, but you are the first line of leaders who must be speaking to the customers. What are the conversations typically happening in this project?
I would like to say 2-3 points for sure. One is the new shifting of this entire their IT infrastructure from on-premise to cloud. Almost everybody is talking about the same. And when this is happening, also there are a lot of discussion on the security side, because when it is in cloud, it is open, data is the gold. So obviously people are talking more about the cyber security and the security of their data, security of their processes, security of their system. And the third thing, we are more talking about the AI enablement for their product and how the products are ready for the future generation. So that is the 3 topics which we are talking more and more, I think, with all of the enterprise customers.
What kind of role you are seeing in Gen AI?
Basically, back in ManageEngine, we are using AI in 2 different ways. One is, of course, for the cybersecurity field, where we are also learning from the market, learning from our customers, like what kind of, because when you say about the hackers or when you say about the threats, which are also using AI, so AI is a double-edged sword, right? I mean, they are also using the same, and also to protect, we are also using the same. So we are trying to implement those things in our cybersecurity set of product, like say endpoint security, or let's say the product which is for the SIEM solutions and all. We are trying to make those things. For example, the product which we have for Log 360, where we have a very good feature right now, made as a is called like the triad analytics, exploit triad analytics, which we look for the dark websites, which look for the IP and host, which also look for the processes which are running for under the applications, right? So those things we are trying. That is the one side. The other side also, we are using the Gen AI for our existing set of product, like for example service management. We use it to make the automation a little bit of at least the initial level, like the ticket flow, like the using for the automation of the workflow. We are trying to use that also in that part. So we are try to use as much as possible these features, available feature. As I said, we are developing those features day in day out in our headquarters back in India. So we are trying to get in those lines and trying to make the product ready for the future.
Excellent. Now, from the region point of view, most of the countries are creating their center of excellence.
Yeah.
They are not getting dependent on other countries. So independently, for example, Saudi is becoming very independent from IT standpoint, from procurement, from their own COE perspective. Similarly, Bahrain is doing, Qatar is doing also. I met a couple of leaders in Oman. They are also emerging. They are creating their kind of stuff there, which is very local. So, from managing perspective, how do you see this regional flavor and country specific flavor, and where are you invested?
That's an interesting question, because last few years it is more region specific, as you said. One thing is everybody wants to be there. So two things. One thing is comes like, okay, this is my country and that is how the things should run in this region. And the second is compliances, right? You have now all the specific region, because I handle the many other region. We see all the region specific compliances, all the region specific laws and policies and all. So back in the team we have in a mind, we being a very proactive in this particular case, because we handle the business globally, right? So one thing we are doing is a very particular about the local compliances, the local policies, the local rules, particularly when it comes to the cloud, how to save the data, how to use the data efficiently in particular region. And the second part is also we see the technology, because we cannot have the technology, the similar time of technology in all the regions. As I say, since I handle this region of UAE, I can proudly say that any technology which is happening or upcoming, UAE is always the first one to attract, to go proactively to use that and give the feedback. So that is why it is helping for us also to go to the market, talk to the leaders, talk to the business owners, to understand like how, which way they want that technology to be adopted in the region. Go back, talk to our team, and we do those implementations. So ManageEngine is very much region specific. We try to make it ready so that all the regions, all the globally we can be accepted.
So say you have got two kinds of products. One is management side, another is cyber security or security stack of products. Where do you see the market growth is happening from ManageEngine perspective? Where your push is more?
Both the side, to be honest. The management we can't ignore, because that is where we started, that is where we are getting more and more interaction. So that part is there. Definitely the cyber security or the product which we are today, actually the hot selling product which we take is all security side. Even for the management also, there is a much more emphasis on the security. So if you talk about comparing both, obviously the more focus on the cyber security side, the more development is happening those side, the more input which we are taking from the customers from that side. And of course we don't ignore the management side, which is the major product portfolios are. So we are keeping that balance, and depends again, as you said, is a region specific thing. So which region want what kind of support we are trying to provide.
Now, lot of your competition, they have brought in observability as platform of offering, whereas we don't see observability is there in ManageEngine.
We do have a full stack observability in our, for example, the operation management side,
Okay.
where we have actually to be, I mean, the ironically, the thing is the very first product of ManageEngine was that monitoring tool, which we have come a long way for last 22 years, and now is a full stack observability product. We have that for the on-premise, as well as we have the cloud version of the same product. So, and a very big development also happening in this product, coming up with the upcoming features and the market trend. So we are there. We are there, and a lot of enterprise customers actually using that product for their infrastructure and managing their applications, their network devices. Also, we are there in that field also.
Sujay, we discussed a lot of things, but we could discuss about the theme as far as ManageEngine is concerned for this expo. What is the theme here under which you are present and your messaging are revolve around it?
Right. So this year again, ManageEngine is, of course, we are showcasing in our main booth. We are showcasing all of our 60 plus management and security product, and then we have a separate booth in our Cyber Valley. We are participating first time there also with our set of cyber security products. Apart from that, the one thing which we are promoting this year also is Analytics Plus, which is our very own product. But we have come up with a new version of the Analytics Plus called 6.0, and we are introducing a contextual recommendation engine powered by AI. We call as a soft light. It is majorly like allowing the enterprise businesses to proactively seeing that what are the resources, what are the, say example, the assets which are taking their more time, which are their ages, how they are getting it prepared, what is the mean time, to make it the optimized cost, also to use them in a proper way, also to kind of disperse whenever is needed. So this kind of entire visibility we are giving through this particular feature in Analytics Plus. So that is something we released very recently last month, and then we are asking people to watch out for.
All right, Sujay, what is your expectation and what is your messaging for the people, for the customers who have visited Gitex?
As always, looking forward to meet them, looking forward to hear them out. The main reason for me always to be in Gitex or for ManageEngine or for our management to be here is to listen them. As I said in a very first question, that we are the customer-oriented brand. We want to hear them, we want to hear their feedback, we want to hear their expectation, so that we can take those messages back in to our development center, to our developers, and ask them to make those enhancements, those changes and all this stuff. So that is what I am very much looking forward to meet the customer, to listen them, and of course as a big meeting point for us to a lot of people we meet once in a year also here in Gitex. So quite interesting fun.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sujay. Pleasure meeting you and
As
having
always.
this conversation. Thank you.
Thank you so much.